Hello everyone, welcome to one more video. I am so happy to see you here. I hope you're doing well and feeling inspired. Is there a connection between Halloween and Ho'oponopono? How can the Halloween celebration and the Ho'oponopono process be interconnected? Let us look into these questions before we get to our healing ritual for today, right? Today we have a Halloween Ho'oponopono healing ritual. So, this week on October 31st, people celebrate Halloween. And although for many people Halloween is mostly about candy, scary movies, and costumes and parades, there is a much deeper meaning to this celebration and a great opportunity to clean memories. So, what is Halloween about? Halloween is about the connection between the living and the dead during a time where the boundary between these two worlds is believed to be thinner. So, Halloween has ancient roots in a Celtic festival marking the end of the harvest and the beginning of the winter, a time where ancient people believed that the veil between the living and the dead was very thin. So, from the spiritual perspective, Halloween is about connection. The connection between worlds, the connection between family generations, and the connection between the realms of the dead and the living, the unseen, the invisible, and the seen, the visible part. So, Halloween begs the questions: what needs to die within us, and what wants to be born? So, in essence, Halloween is about acknowledging death, facing our fears, and celebrating transformation. Now, is there a connection between Halloween and Ho'oponopono? And how can the Halloween celebration and the Ho'oponopono process come together, be interconnected, right? So, the Halloween celebration and the Ho'oponopono process both dwell in the unseen and in the unresolved issues. Halloween invites us to face our inner shadow, to acknowledge fear and death, and to honor our ancestors. Halloween is a symbol of endings and rebirth. The Ho'oponopono process is all about healing our shadow through the constant cleaning of our memory, right? That's what we do. So, by cleaning the memories we share with our parents and ancestors, we are honoring them and releasing the ancestral pain. So, the Ho'oponopono cleaning transmutes our fears and our darkness into love and light. And we are always starting anew through the process of cleaning memories, right? So every time we clean memories, we use the Ho'oponopono to clean memories. We are being born again and again during this process, right? After we receive this light from the divinity. So, Halloween invites us to face our fears in a playful way. So, this year we can have a very meaningful Halloween with our Ho'oponopono cleaning practice by facing our darkest memories. Those thoughts and feelings that we do not want to bring to light simply because they are so scary, right? They are ghostly. It's something we don't want to deal with. So, let's invite this darkness into the surface of our consciousness. We can clean and heal those memories and still have fun and joy. So, let us start our Halloween Ho'oponopono healing ritual, right? But before that, if you are enjoying this video, please remember to like and subscribe. You can help me to grow this channel, and then more people is gonna have access to this content. Thank you. So, what do you need for your Halloween Ho'oponopono healing ritual? You are gonna need a private and quiet space of your choice, right? Anything, any space in your home, it could be your bedroom, another corner of your house that you can have privacy and quiet. Halloween items for decoration, if you have them available and if you like them, right? Or any other item that can be used for the fall season, the harvest season, right? Such as a pumpkin, for instance, a little pumpkin. Your favorite candy, chocolate, or a piece of dessert. Pieces of paper and pen, candles, scented or not, any candle you want to use, and your hooponopono notebook, a safe metal container that can be used for you to burn papers inside, because you're gonna need that by the end of this ritual. Or if you don't have this metal container, you can just use your kitchen sink, okay? Now, how to prepare for this healing ritual? So, after you select a private space in your home, for instance, your bedroom, or any other room, you need to clean and organize this space one day before Halloween, right? So, if you want to decorate the Halloween items, such masks, costumes, hats, pumpkins, anything that you like, you already do one day ahead of the time, right? So we organize, we clean, organize this space before, one day before the ritual. Now, with all these costumes and stuff around, or whatever you wanted to put around, you can also place some candy. You can spread some candy or chocolates, or have a piece of dessert handy for you. Candles, place candles around the space to bring light into this ritual, right? And it can be any candle, scented or not scented, it doesn't matter. Your paper that you're going to be writing down your memories, paper and pen. Your hooponopono notebook for you to take notes in the end, and the safe container. So keep all this stuff already prepared into this room or this little corner of your home that you can have privacy. So, and you prepare one day ahead of the time. So the healing ritual. On October 31st, which is Halloween, after the sunset, right? Halloween starts after sunset. You get into this beautiful space of yours that you already prepared the day before, and make sure that you are alone and not being disturbed. And you go ahead and you light all your candles, right? The first thing you're gonna do is to light your candles. Then you're gonna get your paper and your pen that you're gonna be writing memories on it, and you're gonna just sit in a corner of this place in silence. And you're gonna go deep into this silence, into your mind, and you're gonna think about the following questions. Where is your deepest darkness? Which area of your life has been blocked by darkness, by suffering, by uneasiness? Write it down, whatever comes to your mind, right? You can do that while you are listening to my voice. Go ahead and start to write it down, what comes up for you. And what are the demons that you carry within? Inner demons can be, for instance, repetitive thought patterns that torments you. That stuff that keeps coming to your mind, always coming to your mind, right? These repetitive thought patterns, they can be seen as inner demons, right? Or, for instance, painful feelings. For some reason, every day you feel something painful, you feel sorrow, you feel sadness, you feel there is something in you that you feel constantly, right? And you don't share these feelings necessarily. This is something you might be hiding from others, you might even be hiding from yourself. So write it down about these feelings. Do you keep ghosts from the past? A ghost can be a memory of an old relationship, for instance. I don't know, somebody you met a long time ago, didn't end so well, and there is always this something is keeping coming up to your mind, right? So those are ghosts from the past. So bring this up, write it down in your cleaning, right? In the paper that you're gonna clean your memories. These ghosts also can be memories, remembrances of people who hurt you, people who brought harm to you, or people who got hurt by you, right? Vice versa. So those can be ghosts from the past. So write it down, names of these people, situations you have lived in, and all of this on your paper. And what are the heavy and dark words you say about yourself, about the others, and about life itself? right? Anything that's heavy and dark, write down on your paper. What negative things do you secretly enjoy and you feel ashamed of this, right? Because it is negative, you know that is not very healthy for you, but you enjoy that. It's a secret. So keeping this secret and enjoying these dark things also can generate more darkness within us, because then comes shame, guilt, regret. So write it down on your paper, all of that. So take the time to think about these questions a little bit and write it down whatever comes up to your mind, right? So you write down your thoughts without any fear or censorship, because later on we're gonna burn this paper. Nobody's gonna get to see this paper. So just go ahead and write all your secrets in there, anything that you wanna to clean in it, okay? So, write your thoughts and allow yourself to express all this darkness, this fear, and anything that is the negative origin. So when we do that, right, by doing this, we are meeting our shadow. We are befriending our dark side. We all have a dark side, all of us, human beings. And this is the most important step to transmute memories into light, because what are the memories? They are the darkness within us. So we have to meet them, right? We have to face them and clean it. So after you finish writing down everything that comes up to you, you're gonna place this paper a little bit on the side. You can fold and place on the side a little bit, and then we are going to start our cleaning process of all this stuff that you wrote down in the paper. We're gonna clean now. So the first thing that we are gonna do, it is 7 rounds of half breathing. So the half breathing goes something like this. You inhale for 7 counts, hold 7 counts, exhale 7 counts, and then hold this for 7 counts again. And all of these counts for 1 round. And you must do 7 rounds of the half breathing. It's very important to do the half breathing in the beginning of this ritual. If you don't know how to do properly, there is a video in my channel in the playlist Hooponopono tools. You can find in there. I'm gonna leave the link below for you as well. Now, once you finish your half breathing, then we connected ourselves to the divinity within us by acknowledging the I, right? So we can recite, I am the I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am that emptiness, that hollowness beyond your consciousness. The I, the id, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breeze, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. Then we start a petition to the Divine Creator. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Child as one. I ask you please to perform a deep cleaning in the darkest places of my soul. Divinity, please look at the root cause of all my darkness and help me to transmute this darkness into the most pure light. Help me, please, to have the courage to look at this darkness with love and compassion, knowing that this is a very important part of who I am. Divinity, on this night where the veil between the world of the living and the dead becomes thin, I acknowledge all the dead in my family system and I honor them. I thank my parents and all my ancestors for having done so much for me. Divinity, help me please to look at my own mortality without fear or anger, but with gratitude for the opportunity to have experienced life. Help me please to clean in me all the darkness, fear, and sorrow I share with my parents and ancestors back to the beginning of time. Divinity, in this season of harvest, let me receive from my ancestors all their blessings. And it is done. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The peace of I. Peace be with you, all my peace. The peace that's I, the peace that's I am, the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I give to you. My peace I live with you. Not the world's peace, but only my peace, the peace of I. And now we conclude our cleaning, right? After reciting the peace of I. So after you finish your cleaning, observe your thoughts and feelings. Write them down on your hooponopono notebook for further cleaning, right? So for instance, something pops up, oh, I just remembered about something that happened in my childhood so many years ago. Then you write it down in a notebook. I have this memory I needed to deal with. I'm gonna do this later on. So pay attention on your dreams on this Halloween night and write them down on your Ho'oponopono notebook on the following morning, right? Make a note in there. I had these dreams after I performed this ritual on the Halloween night. Now, the papers that you wrote your memories, right? You are gonna burn this paper. You can tear them or get them together, squeeze them together, and then you burn them. Put inside that safe metallic container and burn them. If you don't have this container, just use the kitchen sink, burning the kitchen sink. Now, it's very important to burn this paper tonight because the fire will help you to transmute the energy and bring light into these memories, right? The fire transmutes and bring light, and is also connected to ancient rituals. The fire is very connected to ancient rituals. Now, now that you are done with your healing ritual, you can enjoy your candy and your dessert, right? You can sit down and rest in this beautiful sacred space that you created for this ritual. Eat your candy, enjoy your dessert, enjoy anything that you want. You can even, after you do that, go outside to collect candy with your family, whatever it is, that you want to do. And it is important to bring lightness into this cleaning, so that your inner child can feel supported and cared for. So the candy is going to make your inner child very happy. That's why you bring the candy into that, right? And of course, look at your candles, and appreciate this new light coming to your life, right? Because something very beautiful and new is going to be born into your life after this ritual, after this big cleaning that you are doing. So rejoice and have fun. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Aloha, and until the next video.